Hey, Style here, and you are listening to the Lost Media Vault. Today's episode, episode 4, comes to you from the Rebel Radio Show. It is a second hour from the Rebel Radio Show that was only broadcast once when we were still on CBW Radio, so forgive any kind of websites or plugs or anything like that we're doing in there. Obviously, none of those are active now. But this is part of our annual conspiracy theories that we would do in October, and this one is the second hour to our SCP series. And the way that this one kind of came about is Shane and I wanted to do something similar to the War of the Worlds broadcast. And for those of you who aren't familiar, it is a radio drama that went out over the air, and people tuning in didn't get to hear the disclaimers, at the hour mark. So they thought that it was a real broadcast, that aliens had taken over the street, that all of these crazy things were happening in real time. And, it kind of sent a panic out across the nation. And we wanted to do our little spin on that, essentially, of, taking something like the SCP Foundation, which a lot of people don't know of, and formatting it to say that, kind of in a satirical way, this is a real organization and these are things they're finding and no one's talking about this research. So we did an SCP in the first hour, probably the most famous one, the You Do Not Recognize the Bodies in the Water SCP, and our second hour on CBW Radio, which again only aired in that second hour, has never been rebroadcast, was SCP-1733, I believe, which is an NBA VHS tape that every time you watch it back, it changes slightly and people start to realize, and it was a lot of fun to do. I hope you have a good time listening to it. And without further ado, this is the second hour from episode 77 of the Rebel Radio Show, where we talk about the SCP Foundation. Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show. To my left is Shaney.
Hey, everyone.
Back in the Marley House of Jules.
Hello.
I'm Radio's Rebel DJ Style. We talked a little bit about the SCP Foundation. Well, we talked a lot about the SCP Foundation and exactly what they do, and some interesting case that they've had. If you're unfamiliar, which I was until I really did the research, it is just another government organization that you really don't think about in day-to-day life. It's like an NSA, like a TSA. I guess TSA is a weird example. But something like that, where their job is literally just to keep things under wrap, figure out what's going on, and push forward.
Make sure that we don't, life stays normal.
Yeah, essentially. We told you that case file to tell you this one. So like we said before, SCP-2316 was from, the release of it was from a month and a half ago. The file itself was from a couple years ago. This one was released this morning. The case file, that is. It is from exactly 1 year ago today, October 25th, 2020. 2020 was when it was actually written and recorded and documented. Again, goes back to 2010, 2011. In October. It's the NBA season opener, and if you know anything about us, we really don't talk about sports here on the Rebel Radio Show. It's not our forte.
Hey, we like sports, and we don't care who knows.
Hooray, sports, score the points.
Football, tennis, hockey.
Yeah. But again, doing research into the SCP Foundation and some of their work, I went back this morning to look at some more, to see if I could find any more information about our previous one. And I came across this one, which was updated this morning. It is SCP-1733. And this one really, we talk a lot about AI on the show.
Yeah.
And this could be our first case of sentient growing AI.
Yeah.
In some fashion. So what it is a DVR that recorded the NBA season opener from 2010, or the 2010-2011 NBA season opener at the Boston Garden in Massachusetts between the Celtics and the Miami Heat, was recorded on this DVR device. And what we have disclosed here is that somebody bought the DVR initially at a garage sale, took it home, went to go put in their SD card, and found that there was already a card in it. So they're like, all right, what's on it?
Yeah.
Is there anything on it?
Yeah.
And they found this season opener for NBA. And they're like, I want to say, and I could be wrong in this, the person who initially owned this, or the person who initially bought this DVR was at that game, and that's the reason he wanted to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But we went back and watched this game, and completely normal, right? You go back, you tape something. We've all fucking DVR'd or taped something before.
TiVo, all that shit, yeah.
we've all gone back and done that, and you don't think anything about it. You
Yeah.
skip through the commercials, you watch the show.
Yeah.
But he was at this game, and he went back and rewatched the tape, and he noticed something that didn't happen during the original airing of the broadcast. So what's disclosed in this article is that, let me see if I can find the exact...
Because I read a little bit on this. Started.
Yeah.
But...
He went back and rewatched it, and he noticed that there was a technical foul in the third quarter involving Ray Allen and Chris Bosh that never occurred in the original broadcast.
Okay.
So naturally, he went online and he Facebook, I believe. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he went on Facebook and wrote a thread about the fact that he went back and watched this recording he now had of this game, of the season opener.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, I was watching this back. I was at the game. I never noticed this technical foul in the third quarter between Ray Allen and Chris Bosh." And instantly, there was a huge comment thread on it, just basically making fun of him, saying like, "Hey, this never happened. What are you talking about?" They were posting a link to the video on YouTube.
Yeah. Like, oh, look, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's pretty much all it was for a while, at least like the first day, until he went and got the recording off the SD card of the technical foul and uploaded the video of it to Facebook. And people were looking at it and they went, "What the fuck is this?" Because it's mirrored, same game, same audience, same commentary, same players.
Yeah.
2010, 2011 season opener between the Celtics and the Heat. And there's this instance in the game, this foul that never actually occurred during the actual broadcast or any other documented broadcast we have of it. Which initially when I read that, I'm like, this is like, so what are they trying to say? Is it taped? Because even if it was like taped and cuts, the guy would remember it if he was there, right?
Yeah.
So initially what I thought of is like something like a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown where you'll see it live, but when they put it on Peacock or the network or YouTube or something, they cut out something that wasn't supposed to happen. Like someone drops an F-bomb or something and they cut it out. So I'm like, maybe that's what it was. But again, if he was there and he didn't see it and nobody else has any memory of this and there's no, like, as far as I know, these games are happening live. It's live coverage of them. So yeah, that's really where this all started was this guy has this SD card with variant footage of a sports game, which in itself is just fucking weird. It's how does that happen, right?
Yeah, a variant sports game. Yeah, literally.
So it's like a fucking alternate reality where this same game happened.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
Weird,
so what had happened with this post after it got so much traction, Facebook moderators actually took it down. The post was disabled, and the man was contacted. They pulled his IP address, and the man was contacted, and he was brought in for questioning about it because they're like, "Well, where the fuck is this from? You know, what's happening?
How did you get this? What's going on here?"
It got so much attention on Facebook that to the point where it was being a distraction in the algorithm that people were seeing this and it never happened. And there's no like explanation for it. So they brought him in for questioning. They also took along the DVR and the SD card with it. And what they did was they secured for evidence this DVR. I almost said VHS player for some reason. Those aren't things anymore. DVR.
Back in my day,
we had to be kind and rewind. But they secured this DVR player. I see it's so close. VCR, DVR.
It's weird.
They secured this DVR player, this TiVo. It's I actually think in this article it's a Motorola DVR.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the SCP Foundation literally. So this one, unlike the other ones, extremely detailed. So they break down that's a Motorola brand DVR containing the SCP file 1733, which is this altered basketball footage. So they took that, the SCP Foundation did. They brought this man in for questioning and see, where the hell did this tape come from? What's going on with it? Did you doctor it? Because again, it's same fucking players. The game plays out perfectly normally, except for this technical foul. So the man, he tells him, he's like, I got this garage sale. This was already in it. I was at this game. I'm curious about what happened.
Yeah.
So they ended up letting this guy go because he didn't know what he was looking at, but they kept the DVR player as well as the SD card for study on it.
Yeah.
So when they went back and they watched it again, technical foul happened again, but other things happened as well. As the game progressed.
Other things.
Yeah, so as the game progressed, the final score wasn't what the actual final score was.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, so the final score on it was like 63 to 60 something. I'm sure it's in this case file somewhere, but it's like a page and a half. Again, you can find it at the SCP website.
Yeah.
It was like very minimal
It was
differences.
low scoring, but then...
Okay. Is that low scoring for basketball? I don't...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
They're
60s.
normally in the hundreds, aren't
Yeah,
they?
like low hundreds.
Travis
90s.
Hafner.
Yeah, Travis Hafner.
But it was such a minute difference. So it had the technical foul again, which is the reason they brought this in. They studied that, and then they looked at the fact that it was a different outcome of the game, score-wise.
Yeah.
I believe it was the Celtics that won it, but they still won, and they basically just compared back to back what was going on and
just
why
like
it's
a
different.
literal like variant game.
Like if you've seen Loki, it's essentially that. It's a variant of this event that actually happened.
Wild.
And now there's altered footage that's not altered, but so
that's great.
Yeah, even that, and that's literally scratching the surface of what this case file entails. Even that is enough to be like, how does this happen?
Right.
And that's pretty much where this entire study takes off, is just how. Because what they did then was they hooked up this DVR to record. It was some show. It was like either the news or like an episode of Friends, something really basic that was on TV. That was a rerun. I think it was like an episode of Friends because there's a rerun. They hooked it up to record that just to see if like, is it something with the DVR? Or is it something with the SD card?
Yeah.
Nothing else recorded differently. Everything was exactly
like
how you'd expect it to be. When you DVR something, except for this fucking basketball game.
Wow. That damn basketball.
Those damn Celtics.
Did they try recording something live like the basketball game?
They
live?
recorded a bunch of shit with it, but nothing else had this variation to it. Yeah.
Super. And like, I don't know, man. That's weirdo.
Yeah, you can't wrap your head around it.
Yeah. Weirdo.
But yeah, it was just this footage, and it gets weirder too. So
the weirdo gets weirdo.
Yeah. So they narrowed it down to like, okay, it's not the DVR, it's not the SD card.
Yeah.
We're recording other things. Nothing else is having this effect. What is it specifically about this that's happening? So naturally, they went back and they studied it again, and they noticed every time they'd go back and study it, it would change again differently.
Oh.
So I think it was like the third or fourth. I can probably find it when we go to break here in the article. It was like the third or fourth time they went back to watch it, the technical foul didn't happen. The defense had planned for it, and they knew that was going to happen. So that's what it seemed like, right? So they avoided where that technical foul would have been, but it still wasn't the original airing. And it got to the point where, and I'm going to have to, during the break, look at the dates and the playbacks on these, that the commentators, when they're again, live broadcast, right? The commentators, when they're calling this game, are saying that they have this sense of deja vu and they remember this happening before, things like that, yeah. Spanning previous events, this affected its cumulus extension personnel on the era. Report feelings of intense deja vu by commentator personalities to a near endemic memory of the preceding playbacks. However, to note, no entities inside the SCP-1733 have ever addressed that they feel that way after viewing. So, like, the commentators talk about the fact they feel deja vu watching this game that is still not the broadcast we all watch, so we can watch it and not feel that way. Which is, how? How? Just how?
That's super.
There's a lot more to this.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We're going to break it down in a little bit more detail when we come back from break. CBW Radio, live, uncut, and uncensored. It's the Rebel Radio Show. You can find us at stylesrebelradio.com if you want to chat with us there via the Discord server, where we'll be talking about SCP-1733 in this playback footage when we're back. Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show, live, uncut, and uncensored on CBW Radio. You can take us with you wherever you go via the Live 365 app in your app store. To my left is Shani.
Hey, everyone.
Back to my house is Jules.
Hola.
I'm Radio's Rebel DJ Style. We're going to continue talking about SCP-1733. We spent a lot of the first segment just trying to figure out what the fuck this actually means.
Yeah.
And wrap our heads around how this is possible. I'm just going to go ahead and read through the actual file from SCP's website, the document that we have just to further this.
Yeah.
the individuals in the recording are virtually indistinguishable from their real-life counterparts in talent, behavior, and mannerisms on the court. Fans in the crowd also appear to be real human beings. Also uphill. I can speak. Also appear to be real human beings in all respects, and foundation inquiries into the current status of these persons have found nothing of note. For all intensive that's incorrect, isn't it? For all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I think that is wrong.
All intensive.
SCP, I'm calling you out. For all intensive purposes, not intents and purposes, recorded entities appear to be actual individuals, but somehow abiding in the digital medium. TD Garden records have put the number of people in attendance on 10/26/2010 at cool. They blocked out the actual number of people in attendance.
Redacted.
Cool.
That's fucked up.
It was initially thought the purpose of SCP-1733 was to depict an infinite number of game outcomes, since the players were able to modify offensive and defensive strategies during every playback. By playback 34, players and coaches became so keenly adept to opposing teams' playbook that the score remained 0-0 until 3 minutes and 34 seconds into the first quarter. As quality of recall?
Yeah.
As quality of recall was still weak in the early stages of stage iterations, I'm bad at reading official documents. As quality of recall was still weak in the early stages of iterations, memories of preceding playbacks likely manifested as vague intuition felt by players, fans, and team personnel alike, interfering with their ability to grasp the full scope of the situation. So go ahead.
So it seems like they memory.
It seems like so. It's essentially deja vu. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like they have a vague. Yeah. It seems like they have a vague memory, like very slightly vague, like you said, deja vu of what happened. Is it what happened in real life, or is it what fucking happened?
I'm thinking between each playback, because what's reported is every time that this was studied, it changed again in some other facet.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's like
they have their own memories inside the.
Yeah.
So is the recording remembering, or are the people in the recording remembering?
I don't even understand what's happening with the recording itself.
Yeah.
So every time it's played back, it plays like a different game, even though it's a recording of one specific game.
Literally like a variant.
Yeah.
And you said it's like the players anticipated this foul that they made?
Yeah, so every time, it's almost like they remember the previous plays of it because it's different every time. Mm-hmm. And it seems like, because it says by playback 34, players and coaches became so keenly adept to the opposing team playbook, the score remained 0-0 until 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah.
So they're remembering playing this game, but that never happened.
Yeah, in their minds, it's like
almost like they've played this 34 times, but we haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they talk about the fact that commentators have a strong sense of deja vu during it too. So it's like every time this recording of this game is played back, they have recollection of it not being a recording, but happening even though it didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue reading on from the SCP Foundation's document on it. Playback 45, however, comprehension of the predicament had...
By
playback 45, comprehension of their predicament had reached such a point that the players declined to play altogether and assembled with the rest of those in attendance to formulate possible escape plans. What?
Trying to break out.
So
bro.
they
trying
have...
to break out of the Matrix. They're fucking, they get it.
So essentially, what this recording is sentient. I don't want to say AI because it's not AI. It's not like they were programmed, right?
Yeah, it's like a little.
It's like an episode of the fucking Twilight Zone.
It's a little world where they live on the little island of basketball game, and they.
Yes, Basketball Island.
Fucking name from Foster. Wilt.
Wilt is
yes.
there.
Wilt is their president.
It's almost like these recorded people who, when reached out to the real people, have no correlation of this. They don't have any memory of this. They were at the game that everybody else remembers.
Yeah, they're like, no, that's a different fake game.
Yeah,
and then everybody
which is
remembers
what you
the
think,
real
right?
game. Yeah, of course.
It's almost like
people remember the thing that really fucking happened, and not not the one that is this wacky Gizmo land.
It's almost like the only thing, and I know this is completely different. The only thing that my brain can comprehend this to in relation is like there's these videos, and like 2014 for some reason was big on them. There's these videos on YouTube of fake returns to wrestling, where it's like they'll take actual footage from Raw or something, and it'll be like Vince McMahon like, and this is the new GM or whatever, and they'll just kind of splice in some old footage, so it's almost like a cohesive story.
Yeah.
I know there's one of like Chris Benoit returns to Raw 2010 or something like that.
Yikes.
But that's the only thing I could relate this to. But it's not like someone's doctoring this footage every time. They're rewatching this back, and the people in the footage are almost aware that it's being replayed.
Yeah.
Even though it starts normal every time it starts as a basketball game.
So all they're doing is replaying it, but does it go back to like the original starting spot?
Yeah, everything from the beginning starts normally. It's just a basketball game. They come out, they enter, all that shit.
Interesting.
That's so weird. And so by like
and then as
sorry. No, go ahead.
So as they like get further into the game, they're like, "Whoa, hold on."
It's like almost like they're remembering.
Interesting.
Super.
I'm not. This almost makes me think like, so we've all DVR'd shit before. We've all recorded things before, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you gone back and watched it? Once, yeah. Unless it's like a movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if this is just something that actually occurs more than we fucking realize? And this is just the first time someone's picked up on it?
We're like...
This could tie in very well to simulation theory, I'm just saying.
No, yeah. Like, fucking... the only thing I could... I mean, I guess... Would it only pertain to live TV? Like Jules said? Or do you think if, like... Because... for example, the episode of Friends was recorded fucking 6 months ago. And now they're just today releasing it on the air.
Yeah.
Thing, you know, like...
But if it's like live action, like a Monday Night Raw recording it.
Yeah.
You know what?
How many fucking Monday Night Raws have you recorded? How many lives have you stranded on Raw Island?
Fuck. I'm sorry. I have a DVD recording of Monday Night Raw from 2009, still on DVD somewhere, like just a fucking DVD buy at Drug Mart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch it. Then again, I don't remember what happened on this episode, so I could be wrong.
Watch it a couple times.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna be so sick. I'm already sick of Raw. I'm gonna be so sick of Raw by the end of this.
And then try to Google what actually
like the
happened.
results of it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I bet they're or like on Peacock or whatever.
Yeah. There you go. I could go back and watch it on Peacock and then watch my DVD of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I might try that. I don't think I'm gonna see anything, but like.
But what if you fucking did, bro? But what if those people?
That's my whole thing about this too. Is like you normally like if it's something live, you watch it once and delete it. It's not like you're gonna go back and rewatch this fucking baseball game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe people who like baseball will. Not me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking tape a fucking MLB game and then go back and watch it 7 times because it was so good.
Yeah.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
They move on to the next game.
If it's a movie, if it's pre-recorded, it's different. But for fucking like sports or like any form of the live entertainment.
Yeah.
Imagine a fucking like late night talk show or like SNL. They're all just trapped.
It's just David Letterman asking different questions. You know what? We when I brought this up, I said it could be the first case of actual sentient artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Adaptively learning.
Yeah.
And it very well could be.
Uh-huh.
I think this could be the first documented, because it is documented that these changes have happened.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the first documented physical explanation, I guess, physical thing that physical. What am I looking for? What's the word? Evidence of the Mandela effect in action.
Oh, but
I don't think so.
okay. Well, here it would be the caveat with that. The Mandela effect is like the Monopoly man had a monocle, and everybody, it's either you're on Team Monocle or no Monocle. But with this, it's like there are fucking X amount of different playbacks, so there's different Mandelas to be affected.
Well, this could be this could be a constant Mandela effect, though. So it's like I said before when we first started doing this, I talked a little bit about the Mandela effect and the effect it's constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
So like it seems every so often we learn about so many more.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, oh, what the fuck? That wasn't like that 2 weeks ago, but now it is. So at some point, these things have to change. So this could be the first like documented thing we have where we can see it adaptively changing the more we go back and look at it. So like it's almost like the Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. It's not that. Its life was like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
Which none of us, at least to me, that doesn't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
When I watched it, life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
But you can go back and find any fucking promotional, any actual trailer. Go back and if you have a physical copy of the VHS or the DVD, you can go back and put it in. It's life was like a box of chocolates. The only difference with this is the fact it doesn't affect every version, and that's where I'm stuck at. Because you can still find the actual game on YouTube.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you look it up on YouTube, it's going to come up the game that everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Which I kind of wish I watched this game now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. I wonder what the game, like the regular plain Jane game, is like.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
It's just a normal basket. I don't know. Whatever.
We're going to dive into the last part of this article here when we come back on the Rebel Radio Show live, uncut, uncensored. Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show. It's live, uncut, and uncensored on CBW Radio. See how uncut and uncensored it is? I just burped. To my left is Shani.
I burped too.
Back to my last is Jules.
Not burping. Hello.
If you burped at home, let me know on the Discord server, StyleJumpRadio.com. We'll get you there. We're talking about SCP-1733. What I believe to be the first physical case of Mandela effect, constantly changing. It could also very well be the first case of actual artificial intelligence.
Yeah. But
it's not AI.
It would be the first case of
trapped intelligence.
No,
no, because they're different people. They talk to the actual people that were there.
Well, my point is it's self-made. Like nobody made that with that intent. You know,
self-created content with altering paths.
Self-created consciousness.
First,
something like that. I don't know. Whatever.
First cloned intelligence, just not in body form.
Okay.
Yeah, because they only exist inside the digital media. I don't know.
But they are that person.
Yeah, I wonder if they I mean, probably they retain all that person's memories and experiences.
Yeah.
And that's so.
If you're just joining us, we're talking about SCP. Well, if you're just joining us, first of all, fuck you. You missed 30% or 90% of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're just joining us,
what the
go fuck yourself.
Look at the clock, dude.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Monday at fucking
Jesus
5.
Christ,
Be
5.
here on time.
5 Eastern. If it's not Eastern where you're at, figure it out.
Yeah.
They have fucking apps for that.
Google it. It's not that hard.
It's not my job to figure that out. It's your job. Anyway, we're talking about SCP-1733 instead of our regular conspiracy programming because we found the SCP Foundation and just kind of fell down the rabbit hole of researching. Yeah. Because it's just stories you don't hear about that the government has been quietly releasing these documents on.
It's some wild fucking... everything within this has some sort of I don't know, man.
It could have some major ramification.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been living perfectly fine not knowing this, and that's the weird thing.
And maybe that's what the SCP is here for, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that,
Yeah. So we're talking about what is it?
SCP...
2010, 2011?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the NBA season opening game for 2010-2011 between the Celtics and the Heat, and the varying tape recording that keeps happening upon rewatches. So... let me catch up to speed again if you're just joining us. Fuck you. But essentially what happened was the DVR was purchased with an SD card and it had this recording on it. And when the game was rewatched, there were visibly differences from the original aired broadcast. And it was taken in by the SCP Foundation for further review. And every time the game was replayed on the DVR, it seemed like more variation was caused, and
there were different variations.
Yeah, and almost that the players and the fans and commentators were becoming aware that this has happened before, even though it hasn't. So we've got two more paragraphs here from the official document from the SCP website. We started this one before we went to break. By playback 45, comprehension of their predicament had reached such a point that the players declined to play altogether and assembled with the rest of those in attendance to formulate possible escape plans. It is this conclusion... Is that right? It is in this conclusion of Foundation researchers that the inhabitants of SCP-1733 are imprisoned in the setting of the recording, as they have been unable to exit by any means. Doors leading out of the arena have not yet yielded an estimated... Wait, what?
Not yet yielded at an estimated force in excess.
It's redacted, so it's hard to...
But they're saying, like...
They can't leave through the doors, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, you can find these at SCP's website, and it's a redacted legal or federal document, so it's got all these blacked out parts of it. The Assembly has also been unable to exit the Assembly? The Assembly has also been able to exit from locker rooms, player facilities, and skyboxes. Waiting for the patrons to arrive at the scripted points prior to the start of the first quarter has also been unsuccessful. Individuals leave by where the patrons entered and are unable to navigate and escape from the adjacent corridors that griddle the main arena. Escape attempts have since grown more desperate and have included failed attempts at constructing makeshift explosives, all-out rioting, and fracturing of the Assembly into 3 opposing factions.
Wow.
What the fuck? By playback number, and it's blacked out, the ritualistic murder and disembowelment of players in hopes of appeasing whatever it is confines them have occurred. However, upon the beginning of the new playback, all persons return to their pre-game status unharmed.
Wow, so it's like just a fucking reset button.
Holy shit.
So,
3 opposing factions.
So, question. If they remember things from the previous playback, do they remember doing all that stuff and then...
Probably.
They go back to the start of the game?
Yeah, like the person who got sacrificed
is just alive again?
Yeah, wakes up and is like, fuck you guys. Like, fuck you assholes. Try someone else.
This is like some post-apocalyptic shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. All out rioting in the, like... Imagine watching. I want to watch a playback. How much money do you think it costs to watch a playback?
Well, we can't fucking...
You're not allowed.
Yeah, we can't.
I guess.
Researchers have been unable to duplicate the effects of SCP-1733 with other recordings made by the DVR, confirming the device has not been the source of SCP-1733's properties due to the distress visited upon the inhabitants of SCP-1733. Testing has been suspended indefinitely.
Okay. My main question, did this man ever get his DVR back?
No, they still have it.
Yeah, no, that's like fucking government property now.
If he canceled his subscription to his TV service and they told him to send back his DVR...
Well, it wasn't he bought it at a garage sale.
Oh, okay. I didn't...
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, what the fuck? So they still... is this lost media? Is this technically lost media?
Oh
yes, I guess.
Yeah.
They have the DVR and the SD still, but they're not playing it back anymore.
Media. This is like...
This is the bottom of the iceberg of lost media. Bottom.
This is a... So all other lost media are common nouns, and this is a proper noun.
Such a weird way to put it.
Yeah. But it makes sense when you think about it. Shout out on my fucking English. Taught me that.
Yeah, this, rather than being the first physical case of the Mandela effect or sentient AI growing intelligence, is really just the largest lost media example.
Yeah. Ever-changing lost media.
Yeah.
And then each media before the last is then a new lost media.
I wonder if...
Ever-going lost media.
I wonder if they recorded the varying games. Like, if they had a recording of the recording.
I feel like they had to have. There's no way that they didn't.
Yeah.
There's no way that they... Yeah. Because then I bet it was, like...
And then if those recordings varied.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to go into next. Do the recording... Like, is it
it's just inception of recordings.
Yeah. Is it a recording inception?
Oh, man.
That's so
And again,
crazy.
they still don't know what it is because they suspended testing on it because of what it got so violent in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they don't even play the fucking video anymore.
It's just locked up. It's like the Owen Hart video. Never to be viewed, never to be viewed, resurfaced, or destroyed.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, yeah.
So
holy shit.
Are they not playing it anymore because of all the bad things that happen? Or?
Yeah, that's what the statement says here.
I'm assuming they were just like, okay, these people are sacrificing.
Due to the distress visited upon the inhabitants of SCP-733, testing has been suspended indefinitely.
Oh, yeah, they chopped LeBron James' head off.
Yeah,
so
right.
we gotta stop. We gotta stop doing this.
But
so there's no more testing? They're not.
No, and I guess that's why they finally released this after the year.
Yeah.
Because they're done with it. So it will forever just be unknown, I guess. Until something else like this happens, I wonder if there's going to be more varying DVR'd or recorded things.
Yeah. If you have a DVR at home,
you're sus.
Record a basketball game. Basketball season just started.
Try this wacky life hack to embody
5 wacky life hacks to trap people in your DVR. BuzzFeed's getting crazy.
Yeah, BuzzFeed's getting really weird.
Did the basketball season just start?
Pretty sure.
I think.
What was the season opener? Is that why they released this?
Maybe.
Probably. Maybe.
Well, released today because it was the anniversary of it, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the only problem I have with the SCP Foundation. Maybe this is why it doesn't get brought up as much as other government facilities or organizations. Is the fact that the two we've looked at today have no distinct answer as to why. At least that's released.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's intentional, but we still don't know what's causing this.
So the SCP just doesn't care about answers?
Well, I mean, I feel like this is something along the lines of how the FBI released the UFO information because it had to be released by some date.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what it is. It's like some legal ramification of, by this date, this has to be public knowledge. But this is the only file that they are...
Okay, yeah, no.
At least that's how I put it, because none of these are, like, released when they happen.
Yeah.
The one that we just looked at was released 2.5 months ago, but it was actually from, like, 6 years ago or something, we said.
Yeah.
This one was from 2010, 2011. This article was written 1 year ago, and it was released today on the anniversary.
Interesting.
It's this SCPs are just fucking crazy. Like,
yeah. Because where do you go from here? It makes me want to go back and rewatch fucking shit I've recorded, but
yeah.
What's the point if I'm going to go back and watch the same thing over and over again?
And you have to watch it so many times over and over again.
Yeah, and, like, how do we know that this isn't just like one stray DVR?
Yeah.
Like,
well, it can't be just the DVR, they said.
Like a wizard.
That's what it is. Wizard recorded it. I do not have any I guess this defies logic. I do not have any logical explanation for this.
Yeah, no, neither do I. It's
the simulation glitch.
I mean, it kind of like doesn't. I mean, and I guess spin it to whatever way you want, but like that, this could totally buy into like simulation theory. Like we just found a literal glitch in the Matrix. Type thing. Like,
I feel like that's a very plausible thing.
Yeah.
I like the Mandela effect theory.
Yeah.
I just feel like
there's too much happening that not everyone remembers or no one remembers.
Nobody remembers it. Yeah. That's the thing. And like I guess it makes sense because like if it was a constantly changing Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And it was just say it was like sped up over 100 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. And Berenstain Bears is now like Berenstain Bears. Mm-hmm. And nobody remembers Berenstain Bears. I guess.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the natural progression of things changing over time.
Oh my god.
And being misremembered.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I feel like if anything, this supports simulated reality though.
Yeah.
That it's just some kind of file that was wrong and it's programmed to play out. And it played out once and we recorded it, but there's something wrong in the file where on this recording it's continuing to play out as if these were actual, like, it's game time. This is the
people,
game. Yeah.
The people are real. I don't know. It's so.
It's almost
weird.
like this. It's almost like if I'm playing Sims, and I program somebody to build a house and then someone to move in, right?
Yeah.
And I record that, and I'm like, cool, this is what I did in Sims, and everyone can watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, there is another recording of it, or it continues to go on my physical computer, or that just loops, and every time it loops, something else happens. Because it's still doing what I programmed it to do, but it's not me physically setting this house up. It's the AI that I programmed in the Sims game to set this house up.
Yeah.
And he's going to do it differently each time he does it.
This is a movie Free Guy, but like actual people.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Because they're learning.
Free Guy. Yeah, he's like these guys all woke up with their Free Guy glasses on.
First of all, it is a tie right now. Free Guy is just a bootleg of They Live.
I've never fucking seen.
Oh,
They
you're
Live.
a pleb. You're a fucking pleb. It's October. Go watch They Live.
What's it about?
Roddy Piper and some glasses.
Okay.
It's about literally the society that we live in today.
Oh, we do live in a society.
We live in a society. Make Orwell fiction again.
These people live in their own little society.
It's one of those things where I feel like my brain is broken because I don't know where to go from, and I guess they don't either. But I don't know where you go from this with this information.
Yeah.
So the
exactly like what do? We can't pull these people out or anything.
Yeah.
So the players were able to go into the locker room, yes?
Yeah.
So
but they couldn't leave.
They couldn't leave
room.
the arena.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Fucking weird.
I would figure that they wouldn't be able to leave like anywhere court and
Yeah, right? Because like if it's just it can't be something with the recording. Because if it was recording, you just see what's on screen, right?
And I wonder if like that's so weird, man. So the people who were at that game like walked out and left when the game was over.
And they're here in the world with us.
Yeah.
When they were asked about this, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I went to that game and this is what happened. You can pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah. Like it's just a completely normal, not mundane, but like
how life works. It's what you do. I've been to a fucking basketball game. I'm here.
That's
speaking and
I've been to a basketball game. I'm not locked inside a DVR.
Right.
Fucking look at me,
I
man.
could be though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can.
We could be locked in a DVR somewhere on fucking Joe Schmo's TV in Albuquerque.
If anybody has a fucking recording of the Cavs and the 76ers from 2009, let me know. It was in Cleveland. That's all I know about it. If you have a fucking DVR on it, I'll see if I'm there, and if I remember, I won't.
Oh my god.
So that's the thing. And that's the thing, too, is you wouldn't fucking remember if you're just a casual fan.
Yeah. Yeah, exact. It's so fucking weird. And I wonder, like, we don't know if it, like, what if it hurts when it's the camera or, like, the tape is not being played?
Yeah.
What if it's, like,
what if it still continues to be a thing when it's not being seen?
Yeah.
And then they rewind it before. And
they've reset all their progress they've made.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is like a movie.
Wow.
This is fucking.
Yeah. What if they like made it a complete society and they all had children and everything?
Well, like
in this society, and then they rewind it.
Well, here's the other thing too. You got to think about the recording itself. How long does it say? How long the recording was?
However long this basketball.
But it's only a couple hours tops.
Yeah.
Like it's only 4 hours out of like grand scheme. I bet the tape it doesn't even break 5 hours. I feel like it's a basketball game. They don't go that long, especially like if they said it was like a lower scoring game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very
All I know is like after a couple playbacks, it must have been a really good basketball game because they were like anticipating each other's
only a
moves.
couple though. After too many, it started to get too meta.
So the last recorded playback that they have documented, it doesn't have the number on it. It was redacted.
That's awesome. Good.
But, yeah, right. The only note on it is that it's the first recorded deviation in arena lighting, and it was a deep red color.
Yikes.
And then after that, they never played it again.
Yeah, I'd quit after that too.
Oh my gosh! By the second to last playback, begun to call for a sacrifice of children. Thoughts formed a wall between groups. between Group 320 and the Faith Keepers.
Yeah, they've got their own like society and sects. And, oh my god. Individuals left from the balcony. The opening 10 minutes of playback 112. So like they have memory that the fact that this is what's happening.
Yeah.
If it's in the first 10 minutes, they're like, oh shit, here we are again.
Yeah.
It's literally the GTA meme. Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. Oh shit, here we go.
So yeah, this is just it's lost media at this point.
Yeah.
So all things lost media, Mike. What a way, and I didn't anticipate this at all. What a way to wrap up October.
Yeah.
With something that official document from the SCP Foundation that left on such a fucking cliffhanger that has also tied in simulation theory and the Mandela effect theory and lost media all fucking together.
Liminal spaces.
Liminal spaces, yeah. Like, I can't... Wow. That's fucking weird. I don't want to fucking think about this anymore. Yeah. I also want to go back and rewatch a bunch of Raw. Fuck, man. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Styles at Rebel Radio at the Discord server.com. Here's what you can do. What you can do. I got an idea.
Yeah.
What if you fucking go back? I'm not going to remember these. What if you go back and listen to the Rebel podcast from episode 1 to now? Over and over and over again and see if there's any deviation. I feel like that's what you want to do. I feel like that's the only way.
Yeah, you guys got to go.
You know how fucking terrifying that would be? To, like, listen back and hear something completely fucking different?
It'd be terrifying, but, like...
Then again, I wouldn't remember.
We would be fine. We would be fine.
Yeah, here we are.
But also, like...
Right now, you could go back and, like, listen to episode 3, and I could be talking about, like...
What if we're... Wait. Ready
Biohazard.
For this? What if we're in a recording that hasn't deviated yet? What the fuck is going on?
SalesRebelRadio.com will get you to all of those if you want to do the research. You're more than welcome. It's on Spotify, Pandora, TuneIn, Google, and anywhere you get podcasts. You can chat with us at the Discord server at StylesRebelRadio.com. Until next time, I've been Radio's Rebel DJ Style. To my left, Shaney.
Bye, everyone.
Back in the Marley House is Jules.
Adios.
And until next time, peace.
The preceding program was a WSRR radio production.